Let's get back to the foolishness of Yandy Smith. Not Yandy Harris, Yandy Smith. Yandy, ain't it time to let go? You've been a fool for so long. You could stop being a fool in your mid-40s. You got a lot of life left. Your kid's is about to be grown. You don't need him for your brand. You're already irrelevant. Fish-eyed and irrelevant. So we open with Bam telling the girls Ray on restriction because he was doing too much last night. And he was. But I also am like, why would you want to go on a cast romantic trip with a man that you are seeing, but you want to be celibate with 3 kids? None of this makes sense. I don't know why you would want him there. Did you want him there just to try to make Scrappy jealous? That's what it's looking like. Bambi, now you want to say, is it that hard to exist and not be having sex? Why'd you bring him to this location? Why do you need a man? Why do you need male companionship? Why can't you hang out with your girls, enjoy the beach? If it's celibate time, why not bring one of the girls, make it a girls trip, have a girls moment, talk about where you're going in life? Now we talk about Carly and these 2014 text messages. 11 years of text messages. So she said, yeah, I saw the message. I was going to apologize, and she wouldn't apologize to me. I don't know if I would feel the need to accept or give you an apology if you worried about something that happened 15 years ago with a man that you know is a cheater. Don't bother me. Either get away from him, because that's y'all's mess. That's y'all's mess. You either need to let him cheat in peace or move on. But don't come knocking at my door. Sierra said, I wanted to talk to y'all because it seems like Carly don't like T-Lo. I don't think T-Lo like her. I don't know why they got married. I think they were drunk. Maybe they were on something and they agreed to it and neither one would back out. And now it's costing him $18,000 a month. So I'm sure she liked that. $18,000 a month. I couldn't marry him for that. I don't know. No, I'm sorry. Not that face. Oh, Bambi said he's giving Trump and Melania. Oh, and now Yandy and the Georgia Prune are going to have a sit down. Yandy's like, we were fine until Erica Banks put you on blast and now we enemies. So she's like, we're friends. And Rashida's like, yeah, we're friends, but we ain't the best of friends. We ain't Ace Boone. Out of the 10, 15 years, it's a handful of times we done really kicked it. You didn't even get down to Atlanta until New York was canceled. So let's not act like you've been friends with Rashida all this time. Like you was managing Kirk, like you was managing Jim Jones. You were up in New York. You had an apartment in the Bronx, Heffa. I know which building. When the Worm Woman thing was going on with Kirk the first time, you were on the New York franchise. You didn't know Rafiqul. You didn't know one wrinkle in that Georgia Prune. Rashida said, well, I wasn't trying to be involved in what these heifers were saying about your man. So that's how I was trying to be your friend, by turning a blind eye, like you turn a blind eye to the chitete and say it's you. Oh, we all know DC's never went to Jasmine's bar. The Prune said, really? Girl, there's videos, and Rashida's like, I ain't trying to tell nobody nothing about they man because I don't want to hear shit about Kirk. But Yandy, like, you asking me, Yandy, you need to worry about what Mendices is doing, not about me. You are deflecting, and this isn't working. Rashida said, this ain't even worth arguing about. We got other issues and bigger fish to fry. Yandy said, I'm going to smile it and take it on. Yandy said, well, I'm going to smile and take it on the chin. Girl, that's what you've been doing in your marriage? Back in Atlanta, Scrappy meeting with Mama D and Erica to discuss the new baby. I mean, E-Money's 40. Why you got to discuss anything with Erica? I guess she need to check. Didn't she just pull a conceive and leave with the loser? I forget. God, he got 5 kids amongst 3 women. Oh, that's so true. That's a lot. I just have my one. So Scrappy's like, the baby mama want to talk to you, Mama D, about pulling out that paternity test at a podcast. I love Mama D. Stop talking. Grab the green, ate it, too much vinegar, and kept going. Now that's Southern. I didn't know you put vinegar in greens. I thought you just put a ham hock in there, some salt, some pepper, maybe a little onion, a bouillon cube, a couple garlic cloves, a bay leaf for flavor. I didn't know vinegar? You use vinegar? I've heard of a vinegar barbecue, but not in greens. And a ham hock. She said, Scrappy, a package deal, so you better like the people in the palace. Oh, and she's looking for a place to live in Atlanta. So on the bus, we going over Ashley and Carly Red getting into it, on separate buses. Carly on one, Ashley on the other. Honestly, the fact that you asking for an apology about some crap that happened back in 2014, again, that's an issue with you and your man. Carly Red don't matter, because if it was some other hussy that wasn't there, you wouldn't be able to confront her. But you would confront your man, because that's who you in the relationship with. I'm sorry, the bird's free on this one. However, everybody mad that Zane kept calling Carly a bitch when Carly was... And I get that. You didn't need to escalate. I am so excited. We're going to do the Gilded Age. I didn't get into Downton Abbey, but season 3 is coming in June, so we're going to be catching up. Okay, now we're looking for a house. You didn't get Erica a house. You didn't get Bambi a house. But now you going to get her a house, and we're looking at these $1 million places that we know you can't afford because your baby mama in a rental. It's a 6-bedroom, and Scrappy ain't even going to be in here. Why are they showing us this? Just wasting the real estate agent's time. A 6-bedroom house for 2 people? Yeah, I'm wondering who's going to pay for this too, Scrap. She said this is too much. It's not for her. Girl, it wasn't for either of you. He still wants that DNA. However, she's irritated about how Mama D brought it, and I'd be a little upset too. She said it was presented with a Dora the Explorer wig, and that was the wrong choice. Back in Mexico, so on the boat, Sierra's getting Carly's side of the story. But back in Atlanta, Scrappy's new baby mama and the new baby dropped by Mama D's. Scrappy thinks his mama's just going to be a normal grandmother, but that's never going to happen. Her 7th grandchild, that's a lot. But she got other kids, I think. Because, Scrappy got 5, so I guess his sibling got 2. So we see that the baby mother has also brought a prop. She brought a muzzle for Mama D. Scrappy like, I got to get out of here. I can't when you start pulling out props. But she ready to be on the show. Huh? She said a lot of people don't fuck with your mother. I like her. Even Scrappy told Mama D, look, you repeating what you did with Erica and Bambi. I ain't doing it with the 3rd one. So now he mad at Shakira for starting with Mama D. He really ticked with both of them. Oh, God, now this heifer crying over Scrap. I'm sorry. I will cry over spilled milk, not over Scrap. Lord, is she crying or pooping? That sounds like a strain on the toilet. But now Mama D trying to comfort the heifer. She's like, nobody got my back. Well, that's what happens when you have a baby with Scrap. And you knew the Carfax on him. You signed up to have Mama D as your in-law. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what level of support you thought you were going to get from Scrap, who's left babies all over the greater Atlanta metro. Back in Mexico, we've got our final dinner. So Ashley go on and apologize to Tilo to break the ice. Zane apologizes for calling Carly a bitch. And a bitch is a female dog. Don't insult dogs like that. Call her a turkey. Because she's so stupid she drowned herself looking up at the rain. Bambi's sick of the apologies. I am too. So Bambi said, Carly, you accept the apology? We don't need you to accept it. If we needed you to accept it, we'd have put it in bird seed. Apology that I wasn't here for. You were late. I ain't running it back. You're not that relevant. It's a lip service apology. She said, let's take it back to Atlanta and handle it in Atlanta. No, we've handled it here. Ain't nothing else to handle. Zane take Ashley to the bar. Oh, God, he begging to get back in the house. I don't think y'all can afford to live apart, so let him in, child. So she gonna let him back in the house so they can get back to splitting rent. Oh, we bring up Spice's album and Bambi's off. I mean, it ain't like you a rapper, you're a crapper. Bambi feels bamboozled. Rashida said, I talked to Spice and it was a different story. Bam says she feels the group goes harder for Spice than her, and Carly feels the same way. Carly, you're irritating, and you got on Spice's nerve by buying a house next door to her. What were you thinking? Jock got off the album too. He said the album don't feel Atlanta. Oh, Jock said he reached out to Zaytoven. Now, I know who Zaytoven is. I like those beats. I would love to see a cast album. It's like y'all should have been done this. This is the 12th season and the 29th episode. This show has been on longer than slavery. Y'all should have been had an album. So we're going to end the trip with the shaman blessing the couples, and they need all the blessings. The ancient, the gods, old and new. Old and new. Y'all need all of them. Call on Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whoever. Call your mama. No, don't call your mama. Don't call Mama D. Oh, God. We have Ray apologizing to the Bam. God, she love a man she can't understand because he sound like Scrappy. He high, you feel me? Like, what's wrong with enunciation? Articulation? Diction? Well, I'm going to see you soon for the Gilded Age. You know what? Because Sex in the City is not giving, but I need my Cynthia Nixon fix elsewhere. She on 2 HBO shows. Them checks is good.